Hello and welcome back to Atlantis City in Cities Skylines. Hello Minecraft Pro Gamer, hello Chaos Plays, how are you both doing? Welcome to the channel. Just finalizing some setup here before we jump in and start building something. I don't have big plans for today, but I'll try to do my best. I think we've built quite a lot last time. So if you look at this area here is actually looking awesome and I quite like it. So on the last live stream, we've built this whole area. I think we built the island as well. And all this part around here from the train tracks to the right side. So basically river to train tracks. We built all that. I do need to finish this little gap here. I don't know why I haven't yet, but I certainly will work on that. And I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. It's finally, I don't know if you watched the previous live streams, but every single time in the past few months, I've been complaining that it would never stop raining, and it finally did. So I'm a little bit happier about that than anything else, really. Not having some rain for some time is really good. So yeah, I'm enjoying not having rain at this moment. I think what I can start doing here is removing the old trees, because we are slowly removing everything anyway and replacing them with the trees that we usually use in the city, which are those. So that is an easy way to do that. Just increase the size there. Let's increase the strength as well. And I will just paint it through all of this area. There we go. As easy as that. Bring it over here as well, so we cover all this area and we are good. Our national park is still looking good. Cool. I hope the sound is okay as well. I've been making some changes, trying my audio is clipping a little bit. I don't know what's causing that, but I've made one small change. And by the way, I'll make another one right now before I forget that. Just trying to make the sound as good as possible, but if it's not the best, so let me know and I can make more tweaks next time. There we go. All right, so this is all going well. I think before we leave this get dark, I'll just move the time a little bit, change the sun, and there we go, so we can actually see what's happening. And yeah, I'll just do few things here. I want to start by adding some trees in here so we can hide that gap. Also can move some trees because they are inside the building for some reason. There we go. I hope when I put the trees down, anarchy was off. Cool. I'm the best to put things inside buildings and where I shouldn't, really. So never trust me putting trees up. Hello, Jax. I'm good. How are you? Having a good day? And for this side, I feel like we can make something a little bit nicer in here. And I'll start with those trees. maybe we can start making a row of those trees in here. I want to leave some space, but at the same time I want to hide that these tracks going up. I think I'll get it at the back in here, and we will follow the train track. I'm good too. What are we up to today? I'm not sure, Jax. So that's what I was just saying. Like, the only thing missing from last time is this little bit in here. We finished this area. We actually got some buildings caught fire in here, which is really bad. For some reason, we're having some buildings on fire, and we should have enough. Yeah, we have a police station in there. We have a firehouse in here, which should be... Oh, actually no, this has no access to that area. But then, yeah, the closest one would be over there. Alright, maybe that's something we start doing. We start putting some fire station in here. And I'll probably choose this place. So we have something in kind of the middle. Maybe that's not the best place. Feels more like here because that's the middle of the area. So I'll remove that. Go back to this view and make sure that... Yeah, we have the buildings that we should have. So should be alright there. In here we are good. And this should cover all this area. So yeah, first things first, stop burning a building. And yeah, but as I was saying, I'm not so sure after that. I know that we need to start thinking about the resort somewhere, but I don't know where yet, where I want to put that. So I'll take it slow. Let's see where we go today. If I have ideas or things for us to build, let me know. But otherwise, we'll go, well, we'll do what we can. And we should be all right. Now let's put 4, I believe. Yep. And then we start from here. And we go around there. And we go here. Oh, by the way, I've installed that mod that actually gets you the option to... what is this? Here, to allow intercity trains on and off again. Because with the latest game update that is broken, I don't know if you know this, but it is. And I've installed a mod which is called Allow Intercity Trains that will enable that again. So you can control where you get intercity trains. Hopefully you can control that. At least that's the idea. Is this too low? No, it's not. All right. Just making sure that everything is on the right place. Can make details really good. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's been like, to be honest, if you look at the beginning of the series, which is, well, a month ago, then a month, sorry, not a month ago. It's a year ago. It's a lot different. Like, I've learned quite a lot. And before I forgot, thank you for subscribing, Hendrik. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying as well. But yeah, it's been quite a journey. Let me show you around. So we've started in here. Actually, this was the first square. As you can see, we don't have much in in a way of decoration. It's usually like only trees in the middle of the house, and some places we don't even have that. Like, my bad. But then we were expanding, we were learning, start doing some decoration on roundabouts like this one. Things start looking like a little bit better, and well, we start making things better and better. Now the city has grown quite a lot, and I want to see if we can get up to 200,000. But yeah, big city, and this whole area around here, let me just try to remove everything else from the screen. All this area here is what we are building on live stream. So yeah, it's getting there. I think I'm enjoying, especially when we have like this mix of park and train lines, things like that. That makes things quite interesting, and I enjoy that. So I can see that we are missing a few trees in here as well. It's like closer to the highway there. Feels like a corridor of empty stuff. There we go. I think that looks slightly better. And I'll do the same thing around here. Just making sure that we don't have those weird gaps around the roads. Hello Minecraft, how are you? It's weird calling you by a game name. I hope you're doing well and having fun. Oh, that is a trick here that I think anyone can use to make things look a little bit better. You can use those landscape grass, which make things a lot more interesting. So if we add them like all around here, this gives it a little bit of a texture and has a different, oops, I have to fix that one, has a different layer in there, and it doesn't look so bare anymore. I quite like these assets. As you can see, I use 200 of these, 800 of those. So yeah, quite like it. Whoops. Just try to not put that in the middle of the road, like I did here. And I'll try to bring this one. Yeah, I think that's good enough. There was one more, yeah, in here. Cool. And just doing it like that, as you can see, it looks a lot different already. Even though we didn't add like any ground cover, any bushes, anything like that. So it's pretty good. And how about dragging that pedestrian path here under the railway and making this a small hangout place? Let me see. We do have a fence. I'm just trying to find a place to create that. I think I can maybe go straight through here. And then we don't even need that fence anymore, because now, well, I could leave it in here just to protect it. All right, I like that idea. Let's do it. Let me remove this fence. And I'll probably just remove that one, to be honest. And then we go on pathway. And then we bring this one. And I'll go straight there. So if I go here, I'll try to go all the way there. Obviously, we have to move the grass around a little bit so we don't get in the middle. There we go. A little bit in there, I don't mind, because like it's grass growing, so not a problem. but I think this is more than enough. I'll bring this back a little bit as well. And then we can bring this pathway in here and build something in there. And I can tell the name I have on TikTok that before I commented on you, so you know it's me. Only for that I don't want followers. All right, that's fine. I'm wondering what mod you use for. Ah, yeah, of course, I know you. Cool. Thank you and welcome to my YouTube channel as well. I'm glad you're here. I think I just replied to you before jumping in on the live stream. Which mod shows you how many you placed? So that's find it. If you go to find it and open the quick menu, you have this option here, show the number of existing instances of each asset, which shows this number and if it's unused or not. Like I didn't know this before, but thankfully, I think it was Will CS that told me about that. So it was pretty handy. Those hexagonal planters with benches will be best suited here, I guess. Oh, I like her style. So if you go for planter and let's find it. Do they have like concrete around it? I think they do. Yeah, we can remove it, but we can also use some of these, I believe. Concrete. Am I missing one? I think I don't have the brick one for that. Oh no. So I'll try to use... Oh, there we go. Like just under my nose. Or I can remove the concrete from that as well. I think that'll be cool, to be honest. So before we do that, let's add the pathways in here, because that might be a little bit easier for us to play around with this. I'll just leave it there so I know that we are using it. And then, should we use this pathway or should we use the gravel one, this one? What do you guys think would be best? Yeah, there we go. Thing that you said you had a YouTube channel, then I said, let's go see. Yeah, it was good timing, really. But really glad you're here. And by the way, this is the city that I get the videos you see on TikTok as well. So, plenty of good place to build around here. Now, for these, I feel like we need a curve in there. The minimum I can have, I think that'll be it. And then I'll probably remove all guidelines and just wiggle around like this. There we go. This one will give a little bit more space in there. And I might just finish it in here. Now that I know this, I can start moving the grass around so it's not on top of the pathway. And this one, I'll actually remove that. I'll use another one. Remove that one. Maybe I'll select all of this and remove it. There we go. And these, I'll just move around. A little bit back. And then we can show the pathway again. Cool. Now for this area, I will use... I think that's the one. Yes. It's a little bit smaller, same type of grass. And we can basically put it around here. Obviously, I should put those buildings before I do this, but Yeah, that's fine. I'll survive. I can do that again. And one more there. Cool. I think that'll be good. Gravel. All right. Let's change it to gravel. If you don't mind, I will use this one. It has a little bit more detail, and I think will fit well with the grass in here. Could actually bring this all the way over there. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I can. I'll just do something like this. Give me that one. Let's create one over here. I'll remove that in a second, don't worry. I'll just update this. Which for some reason is looking all weird, but we'll figure that out. And then we remove that. Oh, that's really weird. Let me try that again. For some reason, it's not playing with me. Yeah, I might know what that is. If we look at node controller, there we go. And I'll do the same over here. But that now it's not looking as good as it could. So I'll move it back a little bit. Then height is a problem. Oh, this has pretty big difference in height in here. Why? I wonder. I don't know. It shouldn't. So there we go. Hopefully you will look a little bit better. Try to do this, make it slope. Yeah, don't wanna play. All right, I'll leave it like that. Nothing much we can do, I guess, with that one. But yeah, at least we have this pathway here, and this looks pretty good. So I like it. Now, all right, we do have this, right, that we want to use. So if I bring this around here, and well, hopefully I can grab this and we can actually use this to make like a nice pattern in here. I don't know if my idea will work, but let's see. I'll give it a try. Oh, this one, we could like leave a gap in the middle there. And then I'll remove the concrete from the ground there. I don't think we need that. And then this one, I want to put it over in there. Like here. And maybe one more getting over here. Like I'm just playing with the shapes and using the space that we have here. Don't want to do like anything extraordinary, but having fun, that's the idea. If I can fit it in here, that'll be pretty cool as well, which it does. And yeah, and having a lot of parks around here will also make people want to go to this area. So that's the idea there. And if I grab this and then I move this one, I think there. And then I might do, whoops, not this one. Not this one. Come on, I can do it. There we go. Might do another one just over here. Give it a little bit space and add 2 of those. And maybe one last one. There we go. Okay, now removing the concrete there because, well, it doesn't look good with concrete. But hopefully it does look good with or... Oh, there is a lot of concrete in there. Before grass, that's the word I'm looking for. Grass, pretty hard. Oh, you know what? I think I'll remove that gravel from here. It looks actually better this way. Yeah, I'm down. Alright. Maybe just not there. So like there is a bit of transition in there. Okay, interesting. And then we can add a little bit more grass in here to cover that gap. And now I think we have to work with some bushes and maybe some trees as well. Because we do have this nice area over here. I could make this into a park as well. I don't know if that's part of the national park. No, it's not. Interesting. But then I'll mess up with everything here. I think I'll leave it like that. We don't really need a real park over there, so I'm fine with this the way it is. I'll just add this to the zoning so we have those buildings in the right place. Try making that band that might work. It's in custom. Do you know Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo? I know both. I haven't played them, but I know both. But I'm keen on trying Planet Zoo, especially because I've seen really good things about that. Hey Nicholas, welcome back. How are you? Jax, what do you mean making that band in custom? In custom what? Custom asset, you mean? Like this one? Well, the only band we have, it's some really nice lamps actually. Or street lights. I like it. Or are you talking? Ah, alright. Sorry, node controller. Yep. Let's change band. Oh, there we go. Thank you. You got it. You know more than I do. Cool. Thanks for that. That looks a lot better now. Appreciate that. Alright, so looking into this area. Which tree is that? It's a young linden. Linden or linden? Linden. I haven't used that yet. I don't know if I want to use that. It's kind of nice tree as well. This one's big. Live oak. I might use that, but not there. Like, I'll use it probably around here. So it makes sense to have this curve in that area. Might use another one over there. Just to finish that area in there. One in here. And one more there. And then we have to find something to the middle there. We can use our dear Eastern Cottonwood, which you know I quite like. And I think that's the one I'll use. Need something on the ground over there. So maybe in there. Put a couple in here and one at the corner over there. Maybe just another one on the other side. Yeah, we need something for the ground in here so we can hide that the missing grass over there. Could use something like this, which is a wild bush, or wild bush, I should say. I'll use one of those. I don't like it. I'll redo it. I mean that no, they weren't doing. Yeah, thanks for that. What are those people on the bottle? Do you mean the avatars? You can control them. You can use. Let me type some commands in here. You can use some commands, so it shows you the commands you can have. If you have a star, for example, you can jump and pick that up. You can fight with people. There's a lot of things you can do there. The more people talking in the chat, the more you can interact with everyone. Just something for people to actually do and enjoy while on the stream. If it gets boring, you have something to do. That's where I'm getting it. Just giving you options. And what is over here? Just want to put this down in a way that doesn't actually seem like I'm doing a line, although it's basically what I'm doing there. But this will give everything like a little bit of life and another layer, so it doesn't look too plain. No more there. Let me see. Do I like that? Yeah, I think that's probably more than enough. And now that we have a pathway in here, I might add a fence around the train line as well. Let me work on that. So in that way, we'll have to go all the way here. We're using this one around this area, so let's pick that one up. And use network, what's it called? Network multi-tool. There we go. Parallel roads, and we have to go the other way around. So if we start from here, or maybe from there, a little bit further down, and I'll go all the way here. There you go. It can build the things for us. And if I want to, I can pick this up and move this all the way there. Really, we can. Yeah, the idea wasn't to connect to the other one, which, by the way, hold on. We don't have a fence like the middle of the road. No. Let me fix that. So, yeah, you can basically remove it from here and bring this back there. And I think what we can do with this is just move this slightly back and fix this one as well. Yeah, and that is good enough. There we go. We have protection. And I feel like we need one in here as well. Just in case, you know, someone feels like walking there. Then we have protection. Cool. And then this is elevated, so we don't need a fence anymore. Is this close enough? Could move it a little bit. Just there. All right. And it could change the grass in here as well. I think this might be good enough. Okay, that's good. The only place that we are missing something is actually in here. Now, I don't know if I... Oh, we could add some grass in here. At least it doesn't look like so empty anymore. I can definitely add a small tree over here as well. And what else can we add in here? Don't want to do much because, well, this is not really a place for too much vegetation, so might leave it like this, or maybe we do some like nice flowers in there. Or should I use this? Oh, you know what? I use those. We change this a little bit. There and there. There we go. I want this. Oh, sorry, I'm lost. What is that in here? I want this to look a little bit wild. Maybe not a line in here. I'll just add like a couple in there and still like showing a little bit of grass underneath that. And yeah, this area is not well maintained. That's it. Just for the train to pass by. That's all you need from that corner there. Okay, I am happy with this corner. What do you guys think? Is this good enough? Although I haven't seen anyone visiting this, but it's there. Maybe one day they'll come. I'm now just thinking about this little corner in here. Don't know if it's worthwhile doing something like this as well. Just so we have something in there kind of hiding this. Actually, it fits well in there. There you go. All right. I'm in for it. I'll leave it. Cool. That's good. Or little corner in there, like we actually managed to build something really nice in this corner here. I really like that. Before we look at something else to build, is there anything else that you need to know, to see, or you're curious about? Just let me know. The node when it transitions from ground to elevated looks quite off. I'll take a look at that. Try changing the node to stretched. The sides of railway tracks are often overgrown. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So I guess you're talking about somewhere around here. This is actually going really well, so that's not a problem. I might be missing where you're talking about the nodes. Is it this one? The road elevation in here? Might be. I hate when this road, like the elevation part of the or the elevation mode looks a bit different from the ground mode. So has this bird died? Just falling. Yeah, if that's can use like that, as the middle and connection is right underneath the bridge, so no one can see it. Alright, I'll leave it like that. Thanks for that again. So many good ideas today, Jax. That's really good to see. Alright, any more weird gaps around here? In here. I hate these weird gaps. I know that I always say the same thing, like that I don't like it. But it's so weird. Like, why? Just make it all connected. You would never have this in real life, or this. I would love a mod to fix that automatically, like fix this concrete stuff. There we go. I think we are good in here. Alright, we have our little corner, our trains are going through it, everyone is happy. And except one person is not happy, as you are sick with noise pollution. Well, you are living close to a lot of train tracks and merging tracks in here and elevation, and you have a highway. It's not gonna be good for for noise. Oh, we have a metro station in here as well. Yeah, all right, there we go. This tells quite a lot, really. Can't do much. Just go to the hospital or call an ambulance. I think we do have some close by. We have one over there, not so close. Yeah, it doesn't really help if I put it over here. Know what? I'll leave it as it is. That's fine. Like, everyone is level 5 anyway, so should be alright. Cool. Made the rail tracks, the one where you just planted trees. Although I'm lost again. In here, alright. Oh yeah, that is... I thought it was just some shadow in there, but it's not. Probably bind would be the best one, and then we just increase this. And I'll probably move that node a little bit further back. Alright, yeah, that looks better now. Cool, well, we fixed all the nodes at least. I think this is way better. And talk about nodes. Let me sort this one out. I want these over here. Remove road markings. Use intersection marking tool. And then replace it. This one I won't do parallel, so this is straight, and this one. Cool. This is also a, let's say, a pet peeve of mine. I don't like the vanilla crossings. Look how they look, all weird and bendy. And this one, like, it makes a lot more sense for me. So I usually go and do it. So if you don't know, with intersection marking tool, hold shift and click the start and finish. And on node controller, you can use this option to hide markings. There we go. So you have the markings from intersection marking tool. Now, usually the markings will follow the road. So if the road is on an angle, it will be on an angle. What you can do, you can go into this option, parallel to lanes, and make no. So this will be actually from one side to the other. And in my opinion, that looks better. So that's why I do that. But yeah, just one more thing over here. I want to probably, yeah, increase the junction so it looks a little bit better. I won't do all the junctions right now. Otherwise, like, you see me moving junctions for for the next hour or so. All right, let's see what we can do next then. Let me move around a little bit and see what we have in this area. We have a little bit of space in here that I left behind for a reason. No idea what that was, but we can use that. So we have demand for commercial, for industrial, and residential. As we have this small industrial area in here, I'm thinking about just expanding this. And we are fine, really. Don't need too much in this area. Just so we fill this gap, and as we need more goods. Talk about goods. I looked earlier today, and we have been importing a lot less now. That's good, but we had a lot more importing on goods. Now, mail, as you know, it's mail. We import that until the word ends. But have one mail center in here. Let's add some mail places around. I will add something around here. What do we have around this area? Have some commercial, so I would say that a mail in here would work quite well. Probably replacing some of these buildings. I think if I put it right here, we can still save the buildings behind it. Won't have like any dezoning. Oops, I just did that dezoning by accident in the... Oh, this one will go away. Yeah, alright, that's fine, I guess. Or I could try and move this building a little bit closer to the road. Like, obviously, this will... Oh, what building is that? Is that a school? Oh, this is the one that I want to demolish. There we go. And I'll move it over here. So hopefully, yeah, it does look good. It's a nice, quiet street in there as well. and it makes sense. Now we don't need more post offices in here. I wonder if we could actually add this to the end of the road. I think that would be a nice place for that. Say goodbye there. There we go. Post office. This will make this area happier. Where else do we need? We don't have anything around here. I think we can easily fix that. And I could actually... let me see. I want to put around here. I just don't know where we can make that look good. And that's a lot of commercial buildings in here, so we might go for this place. What I like about this is that we can still leave the pathway underneath that. Like I'll leave it showing like this, and we can hide a actually connection in here. So people can still walk around, but it looks like they are visiting the building instead. And I like that. So I'll leave it there. I think this will help this area. And yeah, they'll be fine. And finally this one, I think we can definitely do something around here. Now, one option is there, which we don't have enough space anymore. And the other option is around here, where we have our shops and commerce for this area. Just move this a little bit. There we go. And probably do this. All right, and there they go. Cool. So post office sorted in here. And I think that's all that we need in this area. I see some dead people in there, and I think we do have crematoriums. We have one over here, another one over there, which is probably closer to this area. We do have a car coming through in here. Yeah, they are working in this area really. Yeah, there we go. And there's another one coming this way. So all good, not a problem. I have a lot of people waiting here, 23 people, all right. This ferry stop looks actually really good in this area. I like it. I think it fits really well. Yeah, but in terms of finishing this area up, I think we did finish this up. Maybe we just need to detail at the back here and we are done. So let's do that. I think that's what we can do it. Love when we start like actually finishing all the detailing and closing some areas. I see some issues with products in there. Like trains are coming through, so and there is a little bit of a backup. They're probably stuck somewhere else and they all went through. But yeah. Whoops, not there. Space in the middle. We go. This one, just want to use like the trees that we use in our city. And we should be good to go. I don't know if we're building anything in here, but we can take a look at that, see if that makes sense. All right. And then over here. That would make sense, so the nature reserve, like we have the same trees around here. And yeah, still need this side in here, which I could go around and actually do this one as well. And thinking about it, why not? In the middle here, we are not building anything because this is all mountains and slopes. So it would make sense for me to just go around and redo the trees over here. And increase the strength a little bit and the size of this. Close this and go around. So make this look all like one single area. There we go. Okay. Welcome back. Hello, Canal 11, how are you? Welcome back. How's your day been? We're just finishing this area here and really finding stuff around to do before we actually start a new area. So, as I said before, if you have any questions or suggestions or want to see anything, just let me know and I'll show you around. Other than that, I will... Hold on, what tree is that? This one. But yeah, if there is anything, there isn't anything, I will just go around and keep detailing, making sure that we have some of these areas covered. Don't need to do much, like especially in the middle of the highway, but it's good to have something in there. Not completely bare, you know? This is an important area for the city, so I want to show for people visiting that we actually care about it. But definitely, I don't want to go all the way to the outside of the city, and I want to fix this because that looks so bad. So let me do this. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. There we go. Cool, this one is the tail, this one is the tail. So I'm looking at this, the line is on the wrong place there, on the wrong side, so let me fix that. Like, if you're driving on the left side, this line should merge on the left, so the right lane keeps going and the left one is the merging lane, basically. So we remove it from there, we add it to the side, use node controller, and we bring this in line with that. So there we go. This goes straight, and this one, actually, if you want to go to the left lane, you have to enter the new lane there. Like this one. On the left lane, it finishes. So that makes a little bit more sense. I want to do a little bit of gravel in here. And maybe in here as well. All the way to here. And then add some tall grass. What's the name of that? Yeah, tall grass. And we start from here and go all the way there. Just to have something in the middle there. this one. Give me a second because I need to sneeze. Oh, sorry about that. And can I fit a little bit more? No, I can't. I think I should stop there, otherwise this will look pretty weird. Unless... yeah, I think I can still do like a couple in here. Won't look awesome, but yeah, it looks like there is something in there, so it's all good. Also, this bump in the middle of the road there, it's not good. Let's change that, maybe this size, increase this, and there we go. Now it makes a little bit more sense to have it there. Cool, so then we have this fixed. This one is properly set up. This one is not properly set up because everyone is crossing the line over there. So we use lane connector, Control S, and now if they are here, they keep going. If they're here, they keep going, so they don't merge in the middle over there. And talking about merging, I'll just fix this line over here a little bit. If I can. There we go. Bring this there, bring this one over there. This one is on the right place. This one I can improve a little bit. The same here, like just looks like the lines were shifted for some reason. That's really weird. Then I'll fix this over there and over here as well. And there is all right. Okay, sounds good and looks better. Great. So what time is it there where you are? 1 p.m. from me because I'm in Italy. So I'm in Australia. It's 9 p.m. now. Kind of 11, watching our beautiful city and hearing your calm voice before sleep. I had a historical day today. Oh, nice. Hope it was really good for you. It's so good when we have those days and they make a lot of difference. Just makes you feel like really, really good at the end of the day. And that's a nice feeling. Okay, this looks slightly better. I think I'll do the same on this side. I'll use probably a smaller size on this. Use gravel and just go in the middle here. And fill the gap. All the way until we go up. So we don't have this weird pattern in the middle there. There we go. Now this way I'll probably stop in the same place or as close as possible because, well, we do have, yeah, I think I'll go all the way here, but that'll be weird. I don't know. I don't want to go all the way there. Seems like a little bit too much. And then we add our deer tall grass. So we go from here. Yeah, seems like good enough. And I'll stop here. I'll go a little bit further just so we create a transition. And then in here, I will start from there. Try to be like exactly in the middle because it's pretty tight. And stop it over there. Cool. Don't need to overdo it, like we will not be looking at this corner of the map very often because this is the end of the map. But it does look better having some details in there. Which then reminds me to actually come in here and add a little bit more vegetation. And on that side as well. There we go. All right. Good enough, but not good enough. I just look at it and see like, oh, we have a gap in here and there. And we should move this tree from here. There we go. I hope that's the only one in the middle of everything. Cool. One thing that I see in here that we might need is if we go to fence. Have you ever been in Italy? No, I haven't. Not yet. I really want to go, but I didn't have the chance yet. Actually, my family is actually from Italy. Half of my family, they're from Italy. But like just grandparents, really. But I myself never been there. One day. One day. So let's add some protection in here and there. I think that will ask for it, especially because that's very high. And I could add some in here as well, just to be safe. Yeah, I'll do it over there, and then I don't mind finishing these over here. Just to say that we protect people, that's all. No one can complain about it. Not that if they crash over here that they'll fall, but it's alright. I guess just don't crash, right? That's all good. Like we've done on this one. On these roads, we have like barriers on both sides there as well. So this all makes sense. One thing that I can do over here is make this a slope. So this connection is slightly better. So I think that will help us as well. And did you do a YouTube survey this week? Showed up to you? Survey? No, I didn't post anything on the community tab this week. I think we spoke about doing, what was the last one? I'm trying to remember now. There was an important question there. I'm just trying to remember what that was. But I just, for some reason, I can't. Yeah, can't remember, but there was one last week. And, oh, yeah, for the live stream, if we would do any other game. So I think the vote were to do Software Inc. And we'll do that. So what I'm thinking is if like we get a different day of the week and do it. And then if that's the case, if we should actually start a new series instead of using the same one that we are playing the Let's Play. And to be honest, that's probably what I would do. But that was the only one that we had. Oh, why is the pillar showing up in here? Come on. Be a nice pillar and move down a little bit. There we go. Italy is beautiful when you can. I advise you go there It has spectacular mountains, seas, hills, lakes, of everything. I live in Italy because I'm Italian, so a greeting from Italy. Oh, that's nice. Thanks for that. I'll certainly try to go. Like I want to go to so many places in there, and yeah, I feel like I'll have a good time in there. Or maybe I should let you know when I go and you can take me somewhere nice. Just to the good place, not to the tourist traps. Hello there, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to pronounce your name. But welcome, and I hope you're having a good time. I did translate what you said, and you're saying hello everyone, so hello to you as well. Oh, we have the back area in here to do some work. Let's do that. Let me fill some of those gaps, and yeah, seems like this is where we finished. And to be honest, well, we have those trees in here, so I think I'll just keep going on a line in here. Maybe I'll go one by one so we can keep more or less the same spacing than we had in there. Again, not trying to be perfect because the imperfections are always part of our life, so that makes things a little bit more interesting. There we go. And over there. Cool. So we have some trees, then I'll definitely do the grass thing on here. I might start from there actually. And we need to change that to 4. There we go. Then we go almost straight, really. Stop it over there. Add a little bit more in here. And finish this on this side. Okay, that fills that gap a little bit. Now in this corner, I feel that's all I will do in here. And maybe, oh, what's that tree? Can we add that tree in here? That's huge, but that's where it's going. All right. Did a nice corner in there. Sounds good. Looks good. And hopefully works well as well. That's at least the idea. And I'm playing Roller Coaster 3 Tycoon. The bathroom, do I pay what? Do I pay €1 or free? What do you mean? I'm sorry, I didn't get it. I'm playing Roller Coaster 3 Tycoon, the bathroom. If you're already playing, why do we have to pay? Oh, nice. So if that's Alexander, then I'll remember that's your name. So welcome to my channel as well. Canal 11 has a good channel as well. There's some fun stuff happening over there. So if you want something interesting to watch, then you might want to take a look at her. This is quite dangerous in there as well. Let me fix that. I'm just looking like areas around the city and it all seems to be wrong. There we go. So you always move on this one and then go straight, and then you can change later on if you want. All right. Same over here. Okay, this is all set up properly. Am I missing anything on this side? I don't think so. This actually looks good. Our train lines are working well, so no problems that I can see. That is fantastic. And Danito, welcome. Thanks for joining, thanks for subscribing. I hope you're having a good time as well. Now, one thing that has always bothered me is that on these farms, this is quite bare, this area back here, and I don't really like it. So I think that we should add some of our trees over there. If it doesn't work, we can go back, but I feel like this will add something, especially on a farm area. It would make sense to have some trees around here. Everything is so bare at the moment that it just looks weird. Maybe some over here as well. Yeah, it's slightly better already. Might do a couple in there, although I don't want a bush in here, so I may move this over there. Just read something to bring a little bit of contrast in here. In this area, I don't mind because this is all oil anyway, so this actually looks quite good in the way it is. But in the farm area, I really don't like that. And think about this. Maybe, just maybe, we could add something interesting to this. I'll just use this one so I can actually find exactly what I want. And this one. And then I'll add probably 4. Yeah, that looks good. And then what I'll do here, I will go for a brush. Grab this one and add in there. And probably add like something around here as well. There we go. Can show your city? Yeah, can definitely do that. Love your videos on TikTok. Thank you. Appreciate that. And sorry I had a small work. What did I miss? You've missed me hitting the microphone again. And we're just expanding, doing a lot of smaller details, fixing some junctions and all that sort of stuff. So didn't miss much, Jax. That's all right. I'm practically playing this game called Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Yeah, and I put the toilets and I ask if you pay. Ah, all right. Yeah, I forgot you can do that. Well, I would charge for it, really. You can't go anywhere else. Like, it's put just one toilet and charge as much as you can. So, Danito, let's show you around. And by the way, today is basically, if you have questions, feel free to ask them and I will show you around as well. I'll start over here, right? This area around here, we've built that all in the live stream. Like I never show it in any of the Let's Play videos. So for anyone that don't watch the live stream, that'll be a surprise when we get there. So this is the mountain village, which you probably saw on some of the TikToks. So there you go. We have that small lake in the middle over there, which is quite nice. The whole city is self-sufficient housing as well. So keep that in mind. That's why you always see these buildings like with the green rooftop and things like that. So we've built this area, which was basically the first full grid area that we built. You see some grids, but they all have a pattern breaking the grids, because I like to play around like this area. I play around with curves, with the terrain and things like that. That's how I usually do. We do have the house on the top of the mountain, the abandoned house. We named this area the One House Place. We then have, we haven't named this yet, the Birchy Hills. We should name that something. We named Century Park, that's all good. But then we built this park over here. These are the more recent area of the city. And then this one, which we finished today, building this little area in here. So then we have what we call Tempera City in here, which is this area where you have like the amusement park. You have the big shopping center in here. You have one of the most popular train stations as well. And then going down over here, you have the cargo airport, which, by the way, like traffic in this airport, nothing much I can do. It's usually like 55 aircrafts waiting to get into this one stand, while we have like 0 waiting to go there, 10 waiting to go there, 0 wait, like it's bad. But the reason why, it's because it's closer to both cargo stations, so the planes will try to always go to the closest ones. These will probably, they are probably here because they are going to the ore industry, which, by the way, is this whole area. We also have some factories at the back here, which need more paper by the looks of it. We need a lot more paper. So maybe that's what we do next. We go there and fix paper production. What else? Well, we have this Fisherman Island over here, which there are a lot of piers for fish boats. This is all salmon, I believe. Yeah, all salmon. Some fish factory, fish markets, a lot of things in here. This is one of my favorite areas as well, which we will expand into this area later on. But it's looking really good. I love how this train station looked in the middle in there. Let me look at the comments as well. I want to tell you that you make beautiful videos on YouTube and TikTok and beautiful life. Oh, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I usually say that I don't do this just for myself. I like to do it for everyone and with everyone that's watching. So that's why I always get like feedback and try to do things that you're asking or showing what you want to see and build areas that you want me to build. So yeah, thanks for that. I want to leave there. Nice. This general view is working for me too. Cool. I'm glad you're all enjoying the overall view. So these are the newest parts of the city, right? Then seems like we have a small issue with trains over here. But anyway, this is the famous tram line that we had. So probably I have quite a few videos with this tram line going through this area, which looks quite good. in my opinion. Let me just move the time. Oh, actually the time is right. I think that's slightly better. All right. Then crossing in here, we have our Central Park, busy train station as well, intercity trains, and connect the new and old area of the city. And by the way, this is the first square that we've built, just so you understand where we are. We were building around here, so we are here now. And yeah, this is the oldest area of the city going through here. You have some industry. This is the old farm before we move that over there. And yeah, I like this area. This is the IT district with the observation tower in there. Then you have the round suburb with the park going around it. A little bit more in this area. We do have some space to build in here as well. I might take a look at that later on. We have the secret place in this area, just secret because like this is just a hidden place really. In the city we have some things like this floating around. I had a bug that duplicated a lot of the decoration and detailing that I had, and this is floating through the whole city. There is no way I can remove that anymore, so in a few areas of the city you see that unfortunately happening. As you can see, like it just made a line with that, which is pretty frustrating, but yeah, nothing much I can do unfortunately about that. And then we have like some buildings from the university around here. Again, I need to finish this corner here. And moving across, we have the university. This is the main area of the university. So basically have this area at the top, this area at the back here, and this area over there with the waterfall in here and there. Looks really good. And I think we have, yeah, another area that I can do much. Oh, this is looking ugly now. I don't like it. But unfortunately, I can't do much with that. So this is the university. Then we have the metro that goes through this area. Then we have Long Island and Long Island because this is basically an island in here that works as a connection between the old, the university, and the airport over there as well. I should take a look at why we have issues with train, but let me just go around and see. I'm having some issues with trains just stopping in the middle of the place and some with 0 passengers. I don't know what else I can do to fix that. Like this one, 0 passengers. I could just go here and delete that. Yeah, probably just too many going to the central station. But that's all right. We do have our central station in here. This area. This area is the area that I'm currently building. So I won't show you very close. But this is another cargo airport. And this is the racetrack that we have. So there you go. You probably saw a TikTok about that as well. Are you using the ploppable Rico mod? No, I'm not. Everything is growing. It's just growables. So I just zone and they will grow. Except, of course, for the servicing buildings. And I'll build a house in Mountain Village. Yeah, that's a good place. There's no public transportation there though. Like, there's just for who can afford it and have a car to go somewhere else. Overall view, that's fine. And I'm starting to recognize the places from your YouTube shorts. Yeah, you probably will recognize several places in here. Where's the track? Yeah, there you go. I'm glad you asked. So, yeah. By the way, a lot of people ask how this works and how I can actually... I'll talk about this. I'll show you a few things in here. So, Minecraft programmer, you asked about the sand in here. So this is the name of the decal. That's the theme decal gravel from Ronix 69. So you can look for that gravel. It's not sand, then it's gravel. I think it just looks like sand for me as well. So that's why I told you that it was sand. So apology, this is sand. This one is one type of grass, not the one that we're using for decoration. I'm using this one only in here because it looks more, I don't know, shorter, and we want something like that. The assets here, they are all racetrack assets from Ronix as well, as you can see. And the way this works is that actually these buildings, they are the pit stops. They are, well, they're called racetrack pit decoration, but they are bus depot. So what this means is that if you go to bus, look at the lines, you see that this is a line. And if you take a look at that line, let me find it in here. So Atlantis circuit, you see that I have the cars, the Formula 1 cars in there. Like obviously no passengers. So I'm just going around the circuit. I'm also making them go through the pit stop. So they use the whole thing. And that's how it works. So then I use those pit lanes to spawn F1 cars, as you can see. They're really nice cars. And they'll go around. That's how that works, by the way. And then Ronix has all these assets, like the fences in here, the tires, the barriers, the zebra in there, all of that. So, yeah. That's how that works. Drink iced coffee, panic attack. Theme decal gravel, the boxes. Theme decal mods by Ronix. I think it is. Let me take another look. Theme decal gravel by Ronix 69. Yeah. But you'll find he has a pack of with all these decals as well. He has like this one, which is quite nice as well. Smaller and bigger version on all of those. This one, which is ore for ore industry, has things like that, like with the pavement warned, things like this. So that is like quite a lot. He's pretty good at doing this stuff. So yeah, it's worth taking a look at that. Cool. All right, let's keep looking at this. Seeing just this plane landing, that's quite nice. I love this new DLC. But moving across. Before we go in there, we have this little island in here that I think was TGS that told us to build. There is also an abandoned house in there and a little plane hidden in here. So this is a cool little detail that we use to actually hide some of those things that are just across the map that we can't remove anymore. But yeah, this is the airport and this is the tourism and leisure districts as well. So if you look at this busy airport, you have like metro, trains, lines going through here. And you have bus stops over there. You have our long car park in there, which is not that long, to be honest. Like, could be worse. We have this nice park in here as well, with some plane spotting, so people can come here, sit over there, like just there, and watch planes arriving, which that isn't, oh, there is one coming. So maybe we should take a look at that. This was a pretty nice idea. I think, Nicholas, you gave that idea, didn't you? Did you build the other mountain village? No, not yet. So probably that'll be on the next live stream. I just need to prepare myself really for that build. There you go. Nice place for plane spotting and planes landing and taking off. I put the baskets in the park in the roller coaster tycoon, and they throw the garbage on the ground. Yeah, citizens are not like the best to follow the rules. I see use all self-sufficient residential areas. I think some from Art Deco and high-tech buildings can really combine your city. Just a suggestion. Oh, that's good. So if you watch, I think the first episode, I set some ground rules for this city. And let me move the view here because you don't want to look to the ground. Sorry about that. But we set some ground rules to build this city. And one of the ground rules was everything would be self-sufficient housing. Not anything else. Just self-sufficient housing. We could have like IT clusters, we could have the organic produce, but residential, just one thing, self-sufficient housing. And there are a few reasons for that. One of them is, well, you get less taxes from self-sufficient housing. So we want to make it a little bit more challenging. And the other reason was that we want to make a city really well integrated with the nature. So that's why you have quite a lot of parks and green areas in the city. If you look around, like you see that a lot of green in the middle of the city in here, lots of green areas in here around the central station, which is pretty packed. A lot of green in this area. There where we were building, everything is pretty green. So that's the idea of this. But yeah, I'll probably keep that in mind for the next one. And I have a question. Do you have a 1440 monitor? I actually have double that. It's 2560 monitor. So it's a 2K monitor. And why do you ask? Is it because of the live stream quality, or is it something else? Yeah, Green Cities is probably one of my favorites as well. So yeah, we are almost done with the tour, but this area here has another one of my favorite train stations, which has some issues. This train seems to be stuck. Yeah, this is what's happening. Like sometimes the trains will just get stuck. Oh, that's probably something worse for on that side. I'll take a look at that in a second. But this is one of my favorite train stations. And I love the clock in here. It's pretty busy. Always lots and lots of people in there. And we have like almost all monuments in this area. So we have the space elevator, that's why we have so many people in here. Eden Project, Opera House, High Interest Tower. We have the Climate Research, Medical Laboratory, Grand Mall, like all the unique buildings and some of the monument buildings, they're all over here. And I quite like it. It was pretty challenging to get the traffic right in here, but it does quite a good job now. And then we have this area, a very small industrial area in there, small residential area next to the hotels, and then we get into the full tourism area over here. Cathedral of Plenitude, lots of ferries going around. Then we have Little Bay, which is one of my biggest commercial areas as well. Oh, we have the zoo. Can't forget the zoo around here. There we go. Pretty nice zoo. Love this bridge over here. This older look. But I really like the zoo in this area. Again, pretty challenging to build in here because it's really, really close to the coast. But it does look good. Definitely looks good. An aquarium over there, and then we are back. There is another small village in here. Some pathway connecting. If you doubt people will walk a lot, take a look at this. They are cycling, basically going pretty further, but they're all cycling through here, like going all the way here. There are no connections. And they go all the way here. So, and I keep going, like this is all going that way. If we use this tool to take a look where they're going, there you go. Look how far they go. Oh, they go really far. They're going really, really far. That's quite a good cycling. Yeah, love that. So if you have any doubts about that, there we go. And that's it, really. So the city is this big now. And we've had quite a good progress. So this is a year and 5 months, I believe, so far in the making. Lot of little details here and there. But yeah, this area is the most lag area. Like if I go here, that's only lag in there. So I'm avoiding that area. Too many trees. But it's looking good. I'm pretty happy with how everything is turning out, really. So 4K. Yeah, 4K. I'm thinking I'll get a new monitor soon. Yeah, I replaced mine. When was it? 4 months ago, I think. But yeah, I'm really pretty happy with this one. It's a Samsung monitor. I'll send you a special video on Discord. I hope you like it. Cool. Thank you. And I want to know if it's worth it. Get a 1440 monitor instead of a 1080p or 4K even. So I think it is. Like I felt a lot of difference in the quality of image. And if you like playing games and if you have a good computer that you can push things to the limit, then go for it. I think you get something quite nice out of it. And I'm pretty happy with the quality of the monitor as well. So yeah, for me, it was worth it. Like I think it was a good move. Can you show the space elevator? I'll go there in a second. So, new policy, make it walk. True. However, you have a beautiful city. Thank you. I think everyone can have it. It's if you see my previous cities, you see that they're nothing like this. Like it's getting better and better. And even in this city, as I build that, it just gets better in the new areas, and I'm more pleased. So it's a big difference. It's just training, just practicing, and patience as well. This is the space elevator, this building here. So there you go. 732 people serviced last week, and they're all walking in here. So they usually walk all there and go, as you can see, to the subway, or these people just waiting here, they're waiting for taxis, or they go to the train station. Which I don't know what's going on. Let me take a look at the train. I don't know if we have a train stuck somewhere. Oh, probably the problem is on this side. The line go through here. Okay, we do have a train stuck somewhere. The problem is I can't see because it's all underground. Like we have this one. Nothing there. And then we have like trains stuck all the way here as well. Yeah, the train goes there. So we have a train stuck somewhere around here. We need to find it. So this is trying to go the other way. Sorry, this is really hard to see. With the amount of trees that we have in here. Okay, this one, there is nothing there. This is going that way. This is going this way. So what's the problem? Why are you stopping there? Let's see. We have... Oh... We have one train stuck in there. And that won't move until this one moves. So if I close, if I delete this one, hopefully they'll move in there a little bit. There you go, you start moving, this one will want to go there. What I also want to do is, this has priority already, so shouldn't have any problems there. I've never seen an issue like this in here. There we go. Now it's starting to work again. And they are waiting before the junction, not in the middle of the junction. Cool. Problem solved, hopefully. Hopefully these people will start moving as well. And they're probably unbunching now. Yeah, boarding and unbunching. All right. This should be all good. And so maybe something wrong inside the tunnel. Yeah, you got it right. Too many lines for a track, I guess. Yeah, but I never had any issues in this area. It's just like my trains, they just stop in the middle of the track, or they just go 10 kilometers per hour without really moving that much. It's just weird. I really don't understand why this happens. But yeah, they will hopefully unbunch in there and won't do that weird thing anymore. There you go. Yeah, moving. They'll give preference to that one on that side. Talk about this. Can I change this? Yeah, we have one that goes on this side already, which is fine. Yeah, nothing much we can do. There is not enough space for a bigger station here. And as soon as this one goes, this one will be able to get in, I hope. There you go, say goodbye, and everything will start moving again. There we go, cool. All right. Problem solved in there, I guess. But yeah, as I mentioned, I'm having some problems with trains. I think something is bugged in this map, and it's causing that. Otherwise, like why the train just stopped, I don't know. They should just keep going. Yeah, like this one, just keep going. Otherwise you get this big queue of trains in there. Which again, this is trying to go their way. Oh, that's because that issue over... Where is that? Well, we don't have any issues really. just merging there. That's taking a toll, I guess. But like, if I look at these 4 people in the air, and this one person, it's really, this is annoying me quite a lot. But yeah, I'll leave them. I'll find some way to fix that later. I don't know what's happening overall. I have to go. Sometimes I have to rebuild some of the tracks because they just stop and then don't move anymore. But yeah, mostly what happens is those empty trains just backing things up. And I do have, if I can show you, now I have to remember the name. Transfer Manager? No, it's not Transfer Manager. It's the Optimize Outside Connection. And I have the cargo trains delayed by 5 times. Recommended is 4 times. So the big passenger vehicles, that's cargo. So the passenger vehicles and big passenger vehicles, they are plane, ship, and train. Recommended 3 times. I'm waiting for as well, which is more. I've disabled the dummy traffic for trains. Nothing works. So I don't really know what else I could do. But yeah, I'll figure out. I've been working on this quite a lot, and I identified a few things, I fixed them. As you can see, some areas we don't have any problems at all. But yeah, it's causing some issues. But yeah, there we go. I mentioned that I had an area that I want to work on. I feel like we could add some buildings in here. Just feel like this is too empty at the moment. We have hospital coverage, death care. We don't have enough. Interesting. I think I'll do 1 fire station in there. For police, probably the same, to be honest. I'll do another one over there. Schools, do we need schools around here? We have one over there, so no. And how about leisure? They want some parks on that side. Where's our dog park? It's over here and here. Let me just remove this, just so I see what's happening here. Back there would be pretty good, actually. So, too many lines. Now we saw that monorail can be a good option to complement. Yeah, it is, and we haven't used monorail yet. I haven't found a place to actually put that down. We consider using on the new areas we're building on the live stream, but we decided not to use that anymore because it wouldn't make sense in that area that we had. But definitely something that I keep in mind. Sorry bother you, but do you recommend 1440 more or 4K? Because 4K also needs a really good PC. Look, I recommend you go for more hertz than actual being 4K. So if you go for a 1440 and like 2050 hertz monitor, you do better than a 4K with 120, for example. So I think it's the frame rate, it's a little bit better if you want this to play games. If you want this to watch movies, then probably I'll go for 4K. But if that for playing game, then go for 1440. I don't think that makes that big of a difference. Just looking at this, and it's a bit weird what I've done here. I don't know why I done that. I don't need these. They can go in here and connect over there. I'm sorry, but you're going. Okay, what makes sense in this area? We have some offices, we have IT, we have some housing. I think you could do a little bit more of high density on this side. And maybe some commercial in here. Do have a little bit in the air, but not too much. Yeah, I'll be okay with that. And then, oh, you know what? This would be a good place for some more commercial. And thinking about that, we now need to expand this suburb. There you go. What I'll probably do, I'll just remove it from the middle there. And from here. Well, as we hear, oh no. Like, making suburbs is the most annoying thing that we have in Cities Skylines. I hate how they don't get like inside the roads, and sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. It's so bad. I like to make it look like pretty neat, as you can see, always following like the right shape. But it gets annoying when you build so many. Technology districts, flat mountains, and yeah, a few more buildings in here just to fill that up. I don't know if I want to build in here yet. I'll leave it for later. But looking at what we have here, we have a few areas for a mountain resort, right? Why do we have someone dead in here? Don't we have like, yeah, we have a crematorium just here. Come on, pick that up. Can I make something like U-turn in here? Yeah, so they can go in there and U-turn and get in there if they need to. Like there is one coming in here. Are you going there? No. Is anyone coming in here? Yes, we have someone coming from pretty far away. All right. And we have... Seems like we're having a death wave, because there's a lot of places with dead people all around. So it become like a management episode, because I'm just looking around and trying to fix some stuff. And why do we have traffic in here? What's going on? Okay, first I'll get in here and fix that. Maybe I'll move this one back a little bit. Move it closer a little bit. Like with all these here, I can't really see. Oh, I think I see. There's a bus that's stuck. If I remove that, everyone will go. Or not? What's going on there? Let me try to upgrade the roads. There we go. Just like those types of bugs, they are happening everywhere, especially with the train tracks, but they are happening on some roads as well. And then things like that, like all this traffic, happen. But this will start to move now that we fixed that. I like the secret place, yeah. It's pretty secret. Very expensive area around here as well. And hopefully we'll get this all sorted with the traffic situation here. It was just that they were stuck. Now they're moving and yeah, everything is going well. Delete a few buildings in here just to make sure that we can regrow this area a little bit faster. But yeah, really annoying when that happens. I'm Italian, not French, and when you say good bon appetit. Hold on, I think I missed some of the conversation here. I'm going to. Oh, all right. You were going to eat. So bon appetit. That's what we're saying. Live action. So good. Disney Plus. Yeah, that is what's it called? Obi-Wan Kenobi was just released yesterday on Disney Plus. Yeah, really keen on watching that. Alright, then I read those messages. Oh, good. And the secret place looks really nice. Thank you. Apart from the traffic, now the buses are probably unbunching. Yeah, will take like a second for this to get moving, but we will be all right. Although I think we could use a different road in here. Let me grab this route, I believe. And let's go back there. Let's make this a little bit better. I think the bus can get into that area now, if I'm not wrong. Let's see. Yeah, they can get out of the way now. And hopefully the cars can... that doesn't help if you do it like that. You go that way, come on. Yeah, I think traffic is better. Yeah, it is. Just have a taxi getting in the way over there. Yeah, I just want to see if they actually stop in the right place. There we go. Yeah, good. Now we have double parking. Great. You just deserved being removed just because you were in the wrong place. Goodbye. Big bus convoy, yeah. All right. How is this going? 60 people. That's nice. I like this cable car here as well. It's pretty cool. Now, before we go, I want to build something in this area because, well, I think we could do better in here. I think the first thing I want to do there is changing some things in here. I'll go in here and smooth this out a little bit, just to make it a little bit nicer. All right, this is okay, I guess. And then I don't think we can build anything. It'll basically be like detailing in there, but it's been really empty for a long time, and I really want to do that. Add some fence around here as well. That might be a good idea. Let's do that. And fence and road barrier. All right. Is this the right side? No. Where do we start? We start Or probably over there, really. And we stop over here. All right. Wasn't being rude. That's fine. I don't think you were being rude. Don't worry. We move these over here, and on the other side, let me move this over there. Fine. Oh, we have to fix the paper issue. Forgot about that. Do I have enough material in here? It's my time. Thank you for all attention and wishing everyone a good time. I'll send the video for you to watch later. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Have a lovely night, and I'll see you next time. You can press tab to go to the other side while using... Oh, really? That is a conflict with another mod. That's why I can do that. I have the first person camera on my tab. I may need to change that. So paper, let's look at paper. Do I have enough raw products in here? What is the name of my forestry industry in here? Maybe I need to do this. All right. So on production, pretty good. We definitely need more paper. And have forest maintenance. I have plant timber, which is empty. Where are we storing plant timber? Sorry, this one is sawdust, which is just raw material. Do we have a storage for... This one is empty, this one is empty. Yeah, that's fine. This is where we build paper, or yeah, work on paper, and then we keep this empty, which is fine. This is how it should be. All right, this is where we are getting paper on those two. Do we have any better building for that? So paper, the symbol is another one. We have pulp mill. All right. Where can I fit that? I could change that one. So this goes from 3,200 units per week to... Oh, all right. Don't need to think twice, I guess. Let me pause. I'll remove this and remove these trees as well, because they are all in their own place, I would say. And then we go back to this one and update that. And hopefully I can do the same on the other side. Also remove all these trees. And get some more paper. So this will help us. This will double the paper production. Now, we have to keep an eye and see if that's enough or not. Hopefully it is. Hopefully that's all we need. But if it's not, then we'll take a look. Oh, wow. And the game just crashed. Oh no. Well, I guess that'll be the end of this, because we did have like an autosave at least. And I think we might call it a day and end things up in here. I'll just try to see if I can recover the save game. But yeah, that's unfortunately bad thing. Good timing. We've been here for 2 hours already, so I think that's all right. Looking at the message, just making sure that we know. Hey Liz, welcome. And actually this is probably the end. Rip. Yes, Nicholas. Um, not the best way to end it, but at least like it's good timing. Really, we weren't building anything really important, but I will take a look and make sure that we can recover the save game and that we didn't lose too much. But we did had a few save games in between, so it's all right. Well, if you enjoy it, at least until the crash, please don't forget to leave a like. And I really enjoyed today. We like had a lot of conversations, had a lot of suggestions. We showed the whole city. We did detail quite a lot in different areas as well, even all the areas that we hadn't looked at in a long time. But yeah, it was pretty fun. So thanks for joining today, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. So yeah, I'll send a message on Discord to let you know if I can recover it or not, but probably I will. Like that, there was a save game just before that, so should be all right. But again, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.